Welcome to MCpodcast, aka Men of Culture Podcast. And in this video, if you have seen the past two episodes of Solo Leveling, then you already know by the title, you know what we're talking about. The ultimate ore farmer, Jinwoo. At last two episodes, Jinwoo has just done everything to ore farm. Like every action he has made these past two episodes was all to ore farm. It's not even at this point to call it solo leveling. We just call it ore farming leveling. Like he just ore farms. The system is just meant for him to farm ore and have these moments where he just like standing menacingly and just says some cool ass line to just build more ore. That's all he really does throughout this past two episodes. This whole season in general has just been ore farming. Now in episode 5, we know that he ends up being one of the bad carriers for the B team of the Hunters Guild, I believe. They go and get ready to clear an A rank dungeon. So he goes there. He's like, I'm be undercover. No one really knows about me. I'm good. I could be a part of an A rank raid. It seems like I could get more XP if I need to. And then they run into high orcs, extremely strong monsters, A rank level monsters. The B team is struggling. So Jinwoo sees, let me go do my thing in this bag real quick. Puts on the stealth, but he knows the host is watching, so he had to let one of the hosts know he in stealth mode so they can see. Once again, forming aura. He helps them out in an indiscreet manner, but he gotta take a couple kills for himself. And when they decide to leave, the boss of the dungeon, the strongest orc, puts a spell basically not allowing them to leave. So episode 6 happens, and basically the chief high orc basically says, yeah, we're just gonna fuck around and beat the shit out you, use as entertainment. And Sunshine was like, damn, these motherfuckers really about to die real quick. So when the captain gets his ass whooped, gets beat the fuck out of, he waits to then and walks up to him like, hey bro, look, I can really help y'all out, but I gotta let you know I need to farm some ore, so you cool with me taking care of this real quick? He's like, go ahead. He's like, with pleasure. And then that episode 6, when he starts fighting the high orcs and activates the shadow army, straight ore farming. Tank ore farming. Agris is probably the one that taught Sun Jinwoo how to ore farm before everything. Like, he showed him how to do it, because you saw Agris when he was fighting the two high orcs. He puts the sword up, say, I'm flexing, I'm about to get in that mode. He starts slicing and dicing, puts the sword down, takes out the two daggers to throw them out, and starts getting down with them. I said, what is this? Who? You a shadow. You can't be doing this. Why are you trying to farm ore to Igris? And then Sun Jinwoo, the ultimate ore farmer, bro, they're fighting. The chief orc, high orc, is talking shit like, you guys, we killing you faster. And then Sun Jinwoo goes, nah, and hits him with the arise. All the high orcs that got killed come back to life. He points the dagger at him and says, what now? I said, this motherfucker is an ore farmer. That was peak ore right there. In this episode, there was also some key important foreshadowing moments. For our anime onis, it's very important that you keep note of certain things that were stated in this episode, especially about what the chief high orc was saying before he kind of tweaked out. So there's a lot of foreshadowing and kind of explaining what's actually going on with the dungeons, the system, and everything. It's a tidbit that will be revealed later on in the series, but I felt the foreshadowing was very interesting and nice to see. And then obviously we get to see at the end how Sun Jinwoo kills the chief high orc, reses him, calls him Tusk, and now he's just even stronger. At this point in time, we can clearly state and say that he is definitely probably the strongest S rank in Korea, for sure. Maybe not in the world right now, but he definitely is the strongest S rank. I found it very funny how when the Hunter's Guildmaster asked who's stronger, the dude, his scout basically said, bro, can you clear a dungeon basically by yourself? He goes, no. He says, alright, well, Sun Jinwoo can. There's your answer. I was just like, damn. That's factual. But yeah, these past few episodes of Solo Leveling have been really good. It's just been straight aura farm. He's really just farming aura. And I'm not gonna lie, in the rankings of characters that farm aura the most, he is climbing up the ranks fast. Fast as fuck. Like, every episode, he has a moment where it's just raises his aura level up. I know I'm glazing a little bit, but it's just factual at this point. He does everything just to farm aura. It's not even about the fight or being how strong that person is. If he can farm aura, he's about that. Fuck. MC Podcast, signing out. Stay men of culture, people. Peace.